What's up, guys? It's MB Boxing. I just finished up watching Joshua versus Otto Wallin, and this was a 12-rounder in the heavyweight division. And this fight was Saturday, December 23rd, from the Kingdom Arena in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. And sorry if you keep hearing me hiccuping because I have the hiccups right now. But like I said before, this fight took place in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia on DAZN pay-per-view. And in this fight, Anthony Joshua looked tremendous. He dominated Otto Wallin, getting the 5th round corner stoppage victory going into the 6th. I had this fight scored 50-45 in favor of Anthony Joshua. He looked very, very good. This reminded me back when Anthony Joshua was stopping guys like Charles Martin, stopping Brazil, Klitschko, Takam. It just reminded me of that era of Anthony Joshua's career where he looked just excellent and unstoppable prior to the first Ruiz fight. He just looked very good in this one. A much better performance since his last one against Robert Helenius, which, although it was a good knockout, he didn't really look that great until the stoppage, and his face was getting pretty battered by Helenius. But in this one, the audio was cut out for the first 3 rounds, but I was still watching the fight, and in the first round, Anthony Joshua was going to the body solidly into that round. Round 2, both were landing some decent shots. Joshua just was landing the much harder and cleaner shots. Then in the 3rd round, Joshua, he was just fighting so smart in this one. He was power boxing. Excuse me. He was power boxing, moving forward. And Wallin just couldn't do anything. And Joshua was just placing shots, using defense, movement, and he wasn't really obviously utilizing head movement, but he would step back, land a shot, gauge his distance, land some decent shots. He was having a very good performance. Then in that 4th round, Joshua again was just power boxing, winning easily. Then in the 5th, this is where it all came down for Wallin. Wallin was getting cracked by some big combinations from Joshua. I believe it was a big left hook that sort of wobbled Wallin, and his face was getting bloodied and battered. And then after that dominant round for Joshua, Joey Gamache, Otto Wallin's trainer, stepped in and stopped the fight. So this goes into question, what is next for Anthony Joshua? Anthony Joshua dominating Otto Wallin. I think there's 2 names that could be next. We could see Joseph Parker, who just defeated Deontay Wilder, or we could see in a rematch, obviously with Joshua, their first fight, Joshua won by a wide decision, but a rematch will be much, much more interesting now. Or in 2024, we could see Anthony Joshua take on Filip Hrgović, who also won on this undercard. And maybe even something like that, like a big Filip Hrgović fight. We could see, obviously, a Parker rematch, something like that next for Joshua. But as for Otto Wallin, losing here for the 2nd time in his career, he's only taken losses to the top-rated heavyweights. But for him, I think he's going to bounce back, get a few really easy wins, and then maybe get another big opportunity like he did when he fought Mirat Gassiev and even here. So overall, Anthony Joshua dominates Otto Wallin, stopping him in between rounds 5 and 6. And yeah, that's really it. I'm MB Boxing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys, later.